Have you ever wondered how some people manage to retire in their 40s, or even earlier while living incredibly fulfilling lives? What's the secret to joining the ranks of the wealthiest 1% without falling into the trap of high spending? In this video, we're diving deep into the habits and strategies that differentiate the truly wealthy from the rest. Hit subscribe and stick around to discover not only how to accumulate wealth, but also how to maintain it, because missing out could mean missing the chance to transform your financial future. Number 1. The unexpected wealth of a millionaire in a Prius. Imagine pulling into a high-stakes elite networking event where everyone expects luxury and opulence, but you arrive in a modest, slightly worn-down Prius with a cracked windshield and a dented side door. Despite the understated appearance, the person behind the wheel is not just getting by, they're a bona fide millionaire with a bank account that most could only dream of. This striking contrast between expectation and reality paints a vivid picture. True wealth often prefers the backdrop of simplicity rather than the spotlight of extravagance. Real-world example. Consider the story of Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest individuals in the world, who is famously known for his frugal lifestyle, including living in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. This example underscores that true wealth isn't about showing off, but about making strategic financial choices. How to advise. Start by assessing your assets and expenditures. Use a budgeting app to track where your money goes each month and identify areas where you can cut back. The goal is to live significantly below your means, just like the millionaire who drives a modest Prius despite having the cash to afford more extravagant vehicles means they could more comfortably stretch to other luxuries. Number 2. Luxury versus necessity. The real cost of living large. We often hear of the rich indulging in luxuries like Bentleys and mansions, but what's the real cost? Here's an insight into the financial discipline that differentiates fleeting riches from lasting wealth. Learn how to apply a simple back-of-napkin math formula that could guide your financial decisions, ensuring your expenses are always a small fraction of your income. The back-of-napkin math formula typically refers to a simplified way of calculating something important quickly and with minimal complexity, literally something you could sketch out on a napkin during a lunch meeting. For example, the 50-30-20 rule for budgeting. 50% of your net income goes towards necessities, rent, food, utilities, etc. 30% is allocated for wants, entertainment, dining out, hobbies. 20% is set aside for savings and debt repayment. Investment growth estimation, using a rule like the rule of 72 to estimate how long it will take to double your investment at a given rate of return. For example, if you expect an annual return of 9%, you would divide 72 by 9 to find that it would take about 8 years to double your investment. These methods provide a quick way to frame financial decisions without needing detailed calculations, making them a practical tool for rapid, everyday decision-making. How to advise. Before making a large purchase, consider its cost relative to your annual income. A good rule of thumb is that luxury items should not exceed 5% of your yearly income. This will help you avoid financial strain and maintain liquidity for more critical investments. Number 3. Building wealth with intention. The pyramid of financial success. Explore the 4-layered pyramid that outlines the stages of wealth from being a high net worth individual to reaching ultra-high net worth status. The first layer of the wealth pyramid represents high net worth individuals, typically defined as having assets between $1 to $5 million, placing them among the affluent but not yet in the upper echelons of wealth. Moving up, the second layer includes very high net worth individuals who possess assets ranging from $5 to $30 million, significantly elevating their financial influence and lifestyle capabilities compared to the lower tier. The third tier encompasses ultra-high net worth individuals, a rarefied group with assets exceeding $30 million, often involved in larger-scale investments and commanding considerable economic power and social influence. At the pinnacle of the pyramid are the billionaires, a highly exclusive cadre of individuals whose financial resources and assets are vast enough to impact major economic sectors and global markets, defining the highest level of wealth accumulation and financial achievement. Understand the demographics of wealth and how surprisingly attainable these levels are with the right mindset and habits. How to advise. Educate yourself on different asset classes and start with investments that carry lower risks, such as index funds or bonds. Gradually diversify into real estate or stocks as your financial knowledge and confidence grow. Use financial milestones to track progress and adjust your strategy as needed. Number 4. Living modestly, a strategy for peace and prosperity. Discover how reducing your expenses can not only increase your savings, but also reduce anxiety and increase happiness. How to advice. Adopt a minimalist lifestyle where you prioritize needs over wants. Challenge yourself to maintain your expenditure levels even as your income grows and invest the surplus wisely. Regularly review your spending habits and adjust them to ensure they align with your long-term financial goals. The simple math to retire by 40. What if retiring by the age of 40 wasn't just a dream? Learn straightforward math that can make early retirement a reality. It's not about earning a high income, but about what you save and how you manage your expenditures. This section breaks down how anyone can achieve financial freedom sooner by living significantly below their means. Determine your annual spending needs. Start by estimating how much money you need to live comfortably each year. This includes all your expenses: housing, food, healthcare, transportation, and entertainment. Suppose you determine you need $40,000 per year to cover all your expenses comfortably. Apply the 4% rule. The 4% rule is a popular retirement strategy that suggests you can withdraw 4% of your retirement portfolio annually without significantly depleting it over time. To find out how much you need to save, multiply your annual spending by 25, which is the same as dividing by 4%. For example, annual spending, $40,000. Required savings, 40,000 to 25 yen 1,000 dai. This means you need to have $1,000 saved to safely withdraw $40,000 per year. Calculate how much to save each month. Determine how many years until you want to retire and calculate how much you need to save each month to reach your goal. Assuming you have 15 years until you want to retire, you'll need to figure out the monthly savings and the expected rate of return on your investments. Using an average annual return of 7%, a conservative estimate for stock market investments, you can use a financial calculator or an online retirement savings calculator to determine your monthly savings requirement. For a goal of $1,000 in 15 years with a 7% return, you would need to save approximately $3,400 per month. Maximize your income. To achieve such a high savings rate, you may need to increase your income through higher paying jobs, side hustles, or starting a business. Continuously seek opportunities for career advancement or entrepreneurial ventures that could boost your income. Minimize expenses. Living below your means is crucial. This might involve choosing more modest housing, using public transportation instead of owning a car, cooking at home more often instead of dining out, and generally cutting unnecessary expenses. Invest wisely. Invest your savings in a diversified portfolio of stocks, bonds, and other investments that align with your risk tolerance and time horizon. Consider tax-advantaged retirement accounts like Roth IRAs, traditional IRAs, and 401ks, which can help your investments grow tax-free or tax-deferred. Regularly review your plan. Check your progress at least once a year. This includes reassessing your spending, savings rate, and investment returns. Adjust your plan as needed to stay on track to meet your retirement goal. If the idea of living a financially free life intrigues you, keep watching. We're just scratching the surface. Keep watching our videos for more ways to transform your financial destiny.